Hey guys, it's your girl Liza. Well, not really, but like, you get it. It's Mustafa. Welcome back to Knowledge Snacks, the channel that makes you feel smarter, or at least makes you sound super smart at parties. Today we're diving into a world that'll make you question your own eyeballs. Optical illusions. Get ready to have your mind blown wide open. Or maybe just slightly ajar. Either way, buckle up, Buttercup, it's about to get trippy. Before we jump in, make sure you're subscribed. I mean, come on, 99% of you beautiful brainiacs watching this haven't hit that button yet? It's free, I promise it won't hurt, and it helps me keep making these mind-boggling videos for you lovely people. Okay, enough chit-chat, let's get down to the good stuff. Those mind-bending illusions that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about, well, seeing. Okay, first up we have the spinning dancer. Look at her go. Is she spinning to the left or is it the right? This illusion plays with our perception of depth. Since there are no clear visual cues, our brains try to fill in the blanks, making some of us see her spin clockwise and others counterclockwise. It's like your brain is having an existential crisis over which way is up. And the craziest part? You can actually make her switch directions just by focusing on different parts of the image. Try it! It's like magic but with more sciencey stuff. Remember the dress that broke the internet? No, not that dress, although that one was pretty wild too. This dress, my friends, is the one that divided the world into two camps, Team Black and Blue or Team White and Gold. It was like the digital version of the Hatfields and McCoys. Turns out, the way we perceive the color of this dress depends on how our brains interpret the lighting in the photo. Some people's brains assume a blue light, making the dress appear white and gold, while others see it under a yellow light, perceiving it as black and blue. It just goes to show, even something as simple as color can be totally subjective. Ever wanted to feel like Alice in Wonderland? Well, step into the Ames room, where the laws of perspective go out the window. This wacky room is designed to trick your brain into thinking one person is way bigger than the other, even though they're actually the same size. It's all about those sneaky angles and forced perspective. Imagine walking across the room and shrinking or growing before your very eyes. It's enough to give you a serious case of the spins, but hey, at least it makes for a great photo op. Time to channel your inner Sherlock Holmes because this next illusion is all about deduction, or rather, our brains making stuff up. Behold, the Kanisa triangle. See that triangle? Yeah, there isn't actually a triangle there. Our brains just love to connect the dots and create shapes even when they don't exist. It's like your brain is a master artist, adding its own creative flair to the world around you. Or maybe it's just messing with you. Who knows? This next illusion is a classic, and for good reason. The Muller-Lyer illusion messes with our perception of length. We've got two lines, same length, right? Wrong. Well, technically they are the same length, but those pesky arrows at the end make all the difference. The outward-pointing arrows make the line appear longer, while the inward-pointing arrows make it seem shorter. It's like those arrows are stretching and squishing the lines right before your very eyes. It's enough to make you want to grab a ruler and check, just to be sure. Get ready for another color conundrum with the checker shadow illusion. We've got a checkerboard with, you guessed it, squares that appear to be different shades of gray. But here's the kicker. They're actually the same color. The shadow cast by the cylinder tricks our brains into perceiving the squares differently based on their perceived brightness. It's like your brain is playing a game of chess with itself, trying to figure out which square is lighter or darker. Spoiler alert, they're all playing for the same team. Ever feel like you're going nowhere fast? Well, that's the Penrose stairs in a nutshell. This impossible staircase is a mind-bending masterpiece of geometry. The stairs appear to ascend and descend endlessly, creating a continuous loop that would make MC Escher proud. It's the kind of staircase you might find in a dream, or maybe in a Salvador Dali painting. Just don't try to climb these stairs in real life. You might be stuck there forever. Prepare to have your mind boggled by the Ebbinghaus illusion. We've got two circles, both the same size, surrounded by circles of different sizes. The circle surrounded by larger circles appears smaller, while the one surrounded by smaller circles appears larger. It's like our brains are playing a game of which one of these things is not like the other. But in this case, they're actually all the same, kind of. Is it a vase? Is it two faces? It's both. The Rubin vase, also known as the figure ground illusion, is all about perspective. Depending on what you focus on, you'll see either a vase or two faces looking at each other. It's like your brain is flipping a coin, trying to decide which image to show you. Heads, it's a vase. Tails, it's two faces. Last but not least, we have the shepherd's tables, another illusion that plays with our perception of size and shape. We've got two tables, one that looks long and narrow, and another that looks more square-shaped. But here's the twist. They're actually the same size and shape. It's all about the orientation and our brain's tendency to interpret three-dimensional objects based on two-dimensional images. It's like those tables are playing a magic trick on your brain, making you question everything you thought you knew about geometry. And there you have it, folks. 10 optical illusions that prove our brains are capable of some seriously impressive, albeit sometimes inaccurate, feats. Thanks for joining me on this mind-bending journey. Don't forget to subscribe to Knowledge Snacks for more videos that'll make you think, laugh, and maybe even question your own sanity. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends. Let's spread the optical illusion love. Remember, 99% of you haven't subscribed. Hit that button and join the Knowledge Snacks squad. Until next time, stay curious.